got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the box, they can take it out.
Pressure all over. Down he goes at 24.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback in.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete to the left. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up the first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He put some heat on that one down the middle. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Aztecs want to pick up the tempo. To the ground to try to move the chains. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. Grabbed in the middle. It's 4. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback.
Turning it on! Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. He'll do it himself. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. Early 4th down. It is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So UCLA's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And it's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him. But, David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week. You can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
Rushes on him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Iamaleava. He's got an open man. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
Really nice job locking in by the quarterback that time on third down. That was a completion you had to have. You're only down 3-0, I get it. It's your second drive of the game, so lots of football to go, but you want to.
Yes, it's the heart of the lead.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They go right back to it. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Aztecs in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Pocket breaking down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Aztecs will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Short hands, it's Thomas. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. From the shotgun, the inside deal. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Here's the handoff. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Bruins come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. And he makes the catch. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spot to create a big play.
Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The Bruin uniforms look pretty, but don't let it fool you. They'll stick their face in the fan and run it tough like a Freeman McNeil used to.
Okay, good pull. Freeman McNeil, I don't remember him, but I do remember a guy like Maurice Jones-Drew, who's a little bowling ball and just ran physical, and just finding those guys that you can feature in your offense.
Now the play He'll take the deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Bruins are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Baylor has the lead right now, but even though we've heard sick of a bunch, this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside McLean Stadium. They're up by 7 over New Mexico State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. To the ground with the bat. Takes his way and gets 4 out to the 27. And the Aztecs want to move quickly. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. On the run, it's Sutton. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. It's Sutton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Works the middle of the field. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. The Aztecs will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. From the gun, running back on the move. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes a great
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. And the Aztecs will send out the punt unit. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And now the offense will come onto the field again. He'll keep it himself. Pick up there as he gets the first down. They're marking up the 48. And the Bruins moving quickly to the line.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. To the air, it's Iamaleava. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. You see this kicker not only needing to generate power, but lining it up from the left hash, a 59-yard try, right? Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this field.
I hear you, Justin. Not panic time. When you see my defense, I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Creates a little room. Breaks into the open. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Aztecs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Handoff from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. And the Aztecs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Trying play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down.
Really nice looking pass. When I think back to the history of UCLA quarterbacks, I think about guys carving up defenses in the Rose Bowl in the perfect weather conditions with the gorgeous San Gabriel Mountains as a backdrop. And this guy right here, man, he's lighting defenses up this season, throwing it too. And in this game, he seems like he's dialed in.
The Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up.
the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Slings it downfield. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Creates a little space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Under fire. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's Ucla taking the downs. Touchdown, UCLA. What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain when your defensive ends. You got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays, and you got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good. It put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Baylor is having its way offensively, just marching up and down the field at a breathtaking pace. They're up by 21 over New Mexico State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. From the gun, to Gale, looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On third down, he drops the throw. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Aztecs decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Fires deep on the run. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Good quickness to drive it off the balance. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Finds his big tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bruins are on the move. He leaves it with his back. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll pull it on the read. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Bruins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Trying to pull their way in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Bruins.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up for the PAT. the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun. Give on the inside. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Speeding down the left side. Once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like they're supposed to. Scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Point, they push the lead out a little further. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message. He'll have to carry into halftime. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in college football heaven, the Rose Bowl.
And the Aztecs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Immediately fires to the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Bruins will punt this one away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They'll start this drive with a pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Give to the running back. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, San Diego State. Getting set for the point after. Right down the boulevard. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Got his man quickly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Off near the sideline. It's Thomas. The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking left. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. Makes the grab, and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. And the Bruins lining up, just needing a few tough pitches on 3rd down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. There is a flag on the play, and if this is on the defense, guys, would you take the points off the board here? You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a 1st down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Off-play action on 1st down. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Thomas. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got some room in the touchdown! And they kick it in for 6 more points.
this interesting matchup as well. Baylor has opened up the playbook, and they are scoring in bunches right now. This offense has been electric. They're up by 35 over New Mexico State.
Off the play fake on first down.
He'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And the defense just gets their fourth sack in the day. Guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you needed some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
The Aztecs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Running with the fullback. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks it down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Aztecs send out the punt unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, run up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism.
There we go. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Off the play fake. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. Never run out. And that'll add 3 more into a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Find some fresh air. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him. So he puts his foot in the ground.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
The Aztecs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Pucks it out of the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. They booted away, and no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing, having to take the 3.
And I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game.
And the Bruins come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. On the run, it's Cox. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Cox. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. The Bruins come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. The play action fake. Here comes the heat. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? He'll throw it. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Aztecs will bring the punt team onto the field. Here's the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. With the catch, it's Marshall. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
The Bruins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off play action. Quickly complete. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful back.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
That last score just a little icing on the cake in this one as they get set to kick it away again. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Going right to work up top. Got a man, it's 4. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. 3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat out of the ring for most of their goals.
Yep, most of their goals are done. And listen, I don't know what they do really well. This is bad. 3 losses in a row. It's not good. They got to figure something out. But it's a long season still. There's still a lot of room to find some positive, Jesse. Maybe throughout the way, there's going to be something happens that's positive.
So you're saying there's a chance. I like it. Always positive. Glass half full, Dave. But listen, I don't think they can fix everything in 1 week. I think this team needs to go back to the drawing board. They need to focus on one specific area of their football team to try to improve on and get this thing done.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.